Welcome to Lucas Discovery. For centuries, tales of sunken treasures have captivated our imaginations. Gold, silver, and precious gems lost to the depths of the oceans, waiting to be found. But what if we could turn fantasy into reality? What if we could drain the oceans, uncovering the secrets hidden beneath the waves? Today, we're taking you on an incredible journey beneath the sea to explore some of the world's most legendary shipwrecks and the treasures they hold. With cutting-edge technology, we'll reveal the hidden landscapes of the ocean floor, uncovering lost fortunes and solving the mysteries of shipwrecks that have been buried for centuries. From the stormy seas of the English Channel to the treacherous reefs of the Florida Keys, get ready to dive deep into the untold stories of sunken treasures. Treasure hunting through the ages. Treasure hunting has captured the human spirit for generations. Whether it's the thrill of discovery or the promise of unimaginable wealth, the allure of finding lost riches is irresistible. But while the idea of discovering sunken treasure might seem like a dream, it's a reality for those willing to brave the depths of the ocean. Imagine being the first to glimpse gold glittering on the seafloor, or uncovering a chest filled with coins and emeralds. That's exactly what happened to John, a modern-day treasure hunter, who knew instantly that what he saw was gold. And for others like Corey, it's about more than just the riches. It's the thrill of finding over 30 tons of silver, 200,000 coins, and countless emeralds scattered across the seabed. Once treasure diving gets into your blood, it's hard to get it out. But why do so many treasures remain hidden beneath the waves? The answer lies in the history of how wealth moved across the world. Before the digital age, the oceans were the main highways for transporting silver, gold, and precious stones. Treasure ships sailed across dangerous waters, hunted by pirates, battered by storms, and threatened by treacherous reefs. The hidden wreck of the Rooswijk. Let's begin in the English Channel, where shifting sands hide a fortune lost for centuries. On January 8, 1740, the Dutch East India Company ship, the Rooswijk, set off from the Netherlands, laden with 300,000 guilders of silver, bound for the Dutch East Indies. But just a few miles off the English coast, a violent storm struck, and the ship was lost to the sea along with 237 men and a fortune worth over $100 million today. For more than 270 years, the Rooswijk remained hidden beneath the sands of the English Channel. But now, a team of underwater archaeologists, led by Martijn Manders, is using advanced sonar technology to bring this lost ship back into the light. Multi-beam sonar scans the seafloor, creating a detailed 3D map of the hidden landscape. And as the waters drain away, an incredible sight is revealed: the twisted remains of the Rooswijk, buried under shifting sandbanks known as the Goodwin Sands. These sands are notorious among sailors, earning the name the Great Ship Swallower. They've claimed over 2,000 ships, each one lost to the treacherous underwater desert. But now, the Rooswijk is visible again for the first time in centuries. The archaeologists can examine every angle of the wreck, from the scattered timbers to the 5 cannons lying at odd angles. The hunt for hidden riches. But where is the silver? To find it, the team must dig deep. Using enormous underwater vacuums, they carefully remove the sand, revealing more of the wreckage. It's a race against time. Each day, they only have a brief window when the tides are calm enough to dive. The clock is ticking, and they have just 12 weeks to uncover as much as possible. Then, a breakthrough. Martijn discovers a broken chest, its contents spilling out onto the seabed. Silver coins, untouched for over 270 years, sparkle in the underwater lights. These are pieces of 8, the currency of the 18th century, worth more than a week's pay for a sailor at the time. But these aren't the only coins they find. Among them are ducatins, coins from the 17th century, much older than the shipwreck itself. What are these old coins doing on board? Trading in private money was illegal for the Dutch East India Company, which only allowed official company currency. the discovery suggests a different story, one of smuggling. The crew, it seems, was hiding these coins, perhaps sewn into their clothing, hoping to sell them for a profit in the East Indies. This was a dangerous game, but the potential rewards were huge. Smuggling wasn't just for the lower ranks. The captain, the first mate, even the ship's surgeon might have been involved, turning a blind eye as long as everyone got a share. Draining the Rooswijk reveals a web of secret dealings that challenges our understanding of how these voyages were run. The fate of the Atocha, treasure of the Florida Keys. Next, we travel across the Atlantic to the warm waters of the Florida Keys. Here lies another legendary treasure, the Atocha. In 1622, this Spanish galleon set sail from Havana, Cuba, laden with a year's worth of silver, gold, and emeralds from the New World. But a hurricane struck, sending the Atocha to the bottom of the sea, along with one of the richest treasure hauls in history. For decades, treasure hunters, led by Mel Fisher, searched for the Atocha, driven by stories of unimaginable wealth. In 1985, after more than 16 years of searching, Fisher's team made the discovery of a lifetime, the Motherlode, a pile of silver bars, gold coins, and precious gems worth over $400 million. But the story doesn't end there. The Atocha's treasures are spread over 10 miles of seabed, scattered by the same storm that sunk her. And the search continues to this day, with treasure hunters combing the sea floor, hoping to find the missing stern castle, where the wealthiest passengers kept their valuables. Could there still be emeralds worth millions waiting to be found? Using the latest technology, including underwater drones and high-frequency detectors, the team is following the trail of wreckage like breadcrumbs scattered across the ocean floor. Every new discovery brings them closer to the ultimate prize, the missing treasure of the Atocha. A final mystery, the gold of HMS Edinburgh. Our journey now takes us to the icy waters of the Arctic Ocean. Here, 200 miles off the coast of Russia, lies the wreck of HMS Edinburgh, a British warship lost during World War II. But this isn't just any shipwreck. Beneath the waves lies the largest haul of lost gold bullion ever recovered from the sea. In 1942, the Edinburgh was part of a convoy carrying supplies and 5.5 tons of gold from Russia to Britain. When it was attacked by a German U-boat, the crew was forced to scuttle the ship to keep the gold from falling into enemy hands. For decades, the wreck lay undisturbed, until a daring dive expedition, led by Keith Jessup, set out to recover the treasure. The conditions were extreme. The divers had to work 800 feet below the surface, in freezing waters, cutting through the wreck's thick armor plating to reach the bomb room, where the gold was stored. It was dangerous work, but their perseverance paid off. After weeks of grueling dives, they recovered 460 bars of gold, worth over $240 million today. Draining the Arctic waters reveals the wreck in incredible detail. We can see the damage from the torpedo strikes, the gaping hole where the divers entered, and the remnants of the bomb room where the gold lay hidden. It's a haunting reminder of the lengths nations will go to protect their wealth, and the incredible risks taken by those who seek it. The endless quest for sunken treasures. From the silver of the Rooswijk to the gold of the Edinburgh, these shipwrecks are more than just lost fortunes. They are time capsules, preserving stories of exploration, danger, and ambition. Today, modern technology allows us to drain the oceans, revealing secrets that have been hidden for centuries. But for every treasure found, there are thousands more still waiting to be discovered. The search for sunken treasures continues, driven by the same spirit of adventure that has inspired explorers for centuries. Who knows what other riches lie beneath the waves, waiting to be uncovered? Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.